What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I have some more interesting updates for you and some more interesting news. From the recent controversy in the men's physique division to GoodVito showing off his immaculate physique. So let's get into it. We have a fresh new controversy in the men's physique division involving Ali Bilal once more. In a recent video with Jeremy Buendia, one of the greatest athletes in the men's physique division, Brandon, called Ali Bilal out. Let's see what he has to say.
The villain no more. Ali, and I like Ali. He says he's gonna get 5. Yeah, exactly. Talking crazy, bro. He talking like you get points for having abs. It's not like that.
Now, Brandon Hendrickson is definitely one of the biggest men's physique competitors out there. The man has won the Olympia 3 times, and he's going to be facing off Ali Bilal in the Pittsburgh Pro as well. Now, what he said was that it's probably a playful jab at Ali Bilal. That he's talking like you get points for us because he does say that he does like the athlete, and how can you not? But yeah, I think this is more of to hype up the Pittsburgh Pro that's going to go down. Ali Bilal is the number 2 in the world right now, and Brandon Hendrickson, after Jeremy Bundia, if in my opinion, after Jeremy Bundia, if there's a competitor that can be called the pinnacle of the men's physique division, it is definitely going to be him. So yeah, I think this is not exactly controversy. A lot of people on the internet are saying, and it's even titled Brandon fires on Ali Bilal, but I think it's just a playful jab, and it's just to hype up the Pittsburgh Pro showdown that's going to happen. In case you didn't know, Brandon Hendrickson is going to be competing at the Pittsburgh Pro along with Aaron Banks and Ali Bilal and Vito Chavez as well. Vito Chavez had to pull out of the Arnold because of some traveling problems that he had, but he is going to be competing at the Pittsburgh Pro. We have a confirmation from him. So yeah, let's see what happens in the men's physique division at the Pittsburgh Pro. It's again, I don't want to reiterate, but it is going to be Pittsburgh Pro is shaping up to be one hell of a show already. So William Bonac has given us a few physique updates around 1 week. I think we still have a week to go from the Detroit Pro, and the man is on point. I mean, William Bonac is an athlete who we have always, known for his insane conditioning, and and again, in his prime, again when he was competing against the Phil Heath, he was a different beast, and he's definitely not in his prime. But if you take a look at that back and the condition that he is 1 week out from Detroit Pro, he's going to be a competitor that you need to take seriously at the Pittsburgh Pro as well. Now at the Pittsburgh Pro, we have a rumor going around that Derek Lunsford might be competing at that at the show. It's not confirmed as of yet. He did make a playful jab. He did make a playful mention in one of his stories. But if it is true, if Derek Lunsford is thrown in the mix, then this is going to be a very tough matchup. We have Nick Walker, Martin Fitzwater, William Bonac, and now Derek Lunsford. And again, the open division is going to be phenomenal to watch. In another recent video, I forgot on whose channel it was. Martin Fitzwater went outright and said that he thinks he might have a chance at beating Derek Lunsford if it comes to the Pittsburgh Pro. So what do you guys think? Do you think he has what it takes to defeat the champ of champs at the Pittsburgh Pro if Derek Lunsford decides to compete? But yeah, coming back to William Bonac. So William Bonac gives us this update, and Stefan always does this with his athletes. He makes sure that at least 1 to 3 weeks, they are in pretty good condition. That their conditioning is on point, and by the look of this, you can tell that his muscles are actually looking full. His muscles are not looking flat at all, especially his bicep. His chest is looking pretty full. There are some, there is a, this is not the prime William Bonac. The chest is a bit lacking, but we can discount that on account of, again, the time he has put into the sport that he's been competing. But overall, William Bonac looks to be in good form, and I think Detroit Pro is his to take home you know if he can get that final, if he can peak properly at the show time. So yeah, let's see how he performs at the Detroit Pro show, and more importantly, I'm very excited to see him perform in the Pittsburgh Pro as well. We have a physique update from the second runner up at this year's Arnold. And man, he looks in good shape. He's a week out from the Detroit Pro. He's going to be competing there. And he looks to be in solid condition. I mean, Chris Aceto, he has done a great job with him. This is what, how classic physique is supposed to look. I mean, I know I've said in the past that Wesley Vissers is the classic, but look at how full his lats and his arms look. His shoulders looking absolutely massive. His thighs and calves, amazing. And I think if he peaks properly on the show day, I think Detroit Pro might be his to actually win. So yeah, let's see. So we have a physique update from the man himself, GoodVito, who is going to be competing at the Pittsburgh Pro, but more recently he's going to be competing in the Brazil Arnold, which I think we still have like a week or 10 days to go, and he gives us a peek into how his back is looking. Now this is insane conditioning. For 1 week, even for 1 week out, this is some solid condition. You can see a striation coming in on the glutes and the legs, and his entire back looks pretty wide. Now, one of his biggest issue, or rather his weakness, is the double back bicep pose. It was one of his world's bane, for a lack of better word, at the previous show. But one thing that he definitely has going for him is his quads. His quads have been massive. When he competed, 2 years back, he was a massive guy. So, and last year his biggest rival was Martin. So let's see what happens. I mean, Arnold Brazil is just the first step. The main test is again going to the Pittsburgh Pro, and I cannot stress this enough. Pittsburgh Pro, we have in the open division, we have the champs and the stars coming in from Nick Walker, Martin, William Bonek, and potentially even Derek Lunsford, GoodVito. A lot of guys are coming in, and this is going to be an interesting show, at least in the open division. So yeah, that was all for the news and updates this time. If you like this and you like videos like this, please consider giving me a subscribe. And till the next time I see you, stay jacked.